Hey guys, Hardy here from eComHardy.com, and in this video I'm going to show you how to optimize your Amazon ads and increase the return of ad spend. So let's get started. So let's go to the Amazon Ads Campaign Manager. Here you are. If you are running the Amazon ads, you might be familiar with this Campaign Manager settings. If you are not, then feel free to go to Amazon Seller Central and go to Amazon Ads. Learn more about Amazon ads first and then watch this video. This is focusing on mainly optimizing the existing ads rather than creating the new ad. Now, if I go to the campaigns, I can see all the available active campaigns right now on this campaign manager. I can also disable or enable the paused campaigns or also check all the available campaigns on this, but we are currently focusing on only enable campaigns. So let me just filter the enabled ones. Now, if I go to the right side, you see the ROAS tab. Here you will see return of ad spend. If you don't see any of these, simply go to the columns and reset to default and you will see this. Now, once you find this column, let me show you the data first. So if I go to the lifetime data first, here is the lifetime data. You can see return of ad spend overall is 4.26 out of sales received and $4,000 worth of spending done. If I go to the year-to-date data, there would be like year-to-date return of ad spend was decreased 3.58. Out of the ad spend was 2,200 something. Last month in July, I have done very serious optimization to this Amazon ad and started seeing the results. So let me see that. First of all, have a look at these 5, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, and overall was 3.58 for the year to date. But if I go to just for the July month, so if I go to from 1st July to 31st July, apply, there was a big difference. So you can see here return of ad spend was 9.98, 9.93, 6.32. Only this campaign was not getting good results. So in this video, I'll also show you how to optimize this particular campaign and make some tweaks for the benefit. Now, you see it was increased from 3.5 to 5.36, which is great. If I go to last 30 days, it might have decreased a little bit because it just a month started and we haven't received many orders yet, but still you see it's not big dip. It's only this particular campaign we have to focus for this particular month. Other than that, other campaigns are doing well, 19.49, 9, 5.68 and 4.94, which is good enough, close to 5 or above 5, which is my particular target. I always aim for 7 return of ad spend or 8 at least if I can achieve. 10 is the gold standard, but of course 10 is very hard to achieve. If you can achieve 10, it's great. Now let's start optimizing the particular campaign which is not doing well. So if I go to this particular campaign, which is not doing well, by the way, this is the manual beats campaign. That means I have added the manual keywords to this particular campaign rather than giving the auto keywords optimization to allow Amazon to add keywords automatically. So basically, when you create the campaign, I would highly suggest you to go with the manual ones if you are seriously want to achieve some results. To create the manual one is very easy. If you go to all campaigns and if you create any particular campaign, let me quickly show you how to do that. So create campaign. Out of all these campaigns, sponsor products, continue. And here you will select the ads and then select the products. And then here, manual targeting. This is the one you have to go with rather than going to automatic targeting, and also select the keywords targeting. Do not go with product targeting. Okay. And once you find all relevant keywords for the products you add to this campaign, you can launch the campaign. In this particular video, we are targeting to optimize one particular campaign. Let me go to year to date and see which is the weakest campaign so far. So I can see this particular campaign is the weak campaign and we need to optimize to increase the return of ad spend. Also, we started seeing some results for this particular campaign last month, so I do not want to touch it. But this particular campaign is, I would like to optimize. This is the manual targeting campaign. I click to ads group. And once I click to add group, I can go to the targeting where I can see all the added keywords. So here are all the keywords I have added to this campaign manually. Now I can also add the more keywords if they are related or missing into this campaign. I can check one by one and add, depends on if it's necessary or not. But for now, I do not want to add any particular keywords yet because the added keywords are enough. And if I go to the spending, so if I sort by the spending, here you will see date range is last 65. You can get the date range year to date. So let me select year to date here. And now I have more data to look at. So if I go by spending higher to lower, you see this particular keyword spent $57 and gave me 3 orders only. Was not to the standard, but it is still close to 5. So I will leave this keyword as it is. But if I go down, you see other keywords are not getting enough spending, which means our budget is either low or some keywords are taking a lot of money. So you can either take a chance like by disabling the keyword which is overspending compared to the other keywords, despite it is giving the result, and just monitor for at least 1 week and see how you go. After 1 week, if other keywords start giving the result, then you do not have to continue with the old keyword and you can just focus on the new keywords. But if the new keywords are not giving enough results, despite you spend like $100 per day or something, that you have to go back to the old keyword which is giving good result, yet the new keywords are not. Simply disable the new keywords which are spending a lot of money, where the return of ad spend is low. Now, let me also go further. So if I go to the sales and go down, by the way, I have leverage to use lifetime data. So I can just click to lifetime to at least you have some understanding which keywords are giving you results. Let me filter by the sales here. I have filtered the all but archived. The reason I have done that because I wanted to check if I have paused any campaigns which were giving the result and it is time to reactivate them or not. Now, going by the sales data, you can see this campaign gave good result for return of ad spend. This one gave 285 return of ad spend, which is way higher than you expect. Only 68 cent use, and it gave me $193 worth of sales. So I would focus on this particular keyword, and even I can increase the bid from the set bid to my desired bid, even though Amazon suggests the different bid set, and I do not want to pay too much for those particular keywords. So rather than 0.7, I'm happy to pay up to $1, not 1.47. So I'll just click to $1. By the way, you can set the bid price in bulk by clicking all the keywords, adjust the bid, and you can adjust like 0.75 or something, whatever you want to go with, and then save. And it will make changes to all the keywords. Now, because this campaign, this keyword is giving good result, I will focus on this particular keyword as well. Waterproof dog blanket. This keyword also have given me the result, like return of ad spend is 9, which is great. Now, the other ones, I would like to turn it on because they were giving the results. So I would turn them on and monitor for next 2 weeks and see how you go. Because these all keywords I turned off earlier. The reason because it was not giving enough return of ad spend. But now because we have strict bid strategy, instead of going to the bid price what Amazon suggests, I go with select all, adjust, and then 0.7 or whatever bid you want to set. Once you set all the keywords with specific bid or manual bid, you can also optimize performing keywords with high bids. So either 0.8, or if I'm happy with $1, I can go with, as I mentioned earlier, this one I would like to go with 0.8, and I will keep these all same. Other thing, if I go by spending, you see here this particular bid was not giving any result after spending $27. Whereas these two keywords above spent nearly that price, but they gave 3 orders. So it's wise decision to just pause that particular keyword. Okay. This has spent $9, yet didn't give any result. And if some of the keywords which are closely related, it is okay to turn it on, but turn it on if they have spent no more than $30, still haven't given any result. It is okay. So what you can do is you select those keywords, simply turn it on, free stock blanket, no. These keywords are very good ones. They're part of blanket, which is closely related. Either you can go with Amazon's suggested bid, or you can go with your own bid, which is 0.7 or 0.5, or whichever one you decide to go with. Do not go with very low bid, because otherwise you will not see any clicks and you will not see any result. Just try and test different bid sets. So 0.7 is working for me for now, but if the time changes, if it's high peak month for sales, then the bids would be highly competitive and you can't go with very low bid. You have to go with higher bid to compete against your competitor. So in those particular time, like Black Friday or something, you have to either go with $1 something or even $2. I have paid even $3 for one particular keyword in past, and it was performing well as well. So it is like a trial and error. You must have to test the bid sets, and then you decide which bid price you want to go with. If some of the keywords which are not getting good sales despite spending a lot of money in that, I would just turn them off. Now, once all these things are done, you will start seeing good result. Just keep optimizing every 7 days to 10 days and start getting this ROS higher and higher every single week or every single fortnight. If you need my help, I also provide the one-on-one consultation. So feel free to reach out to me and check out and hire my services. If you like to optimize your Amazon ads campaign, it will help you to grow your business faster. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to comment me in the comment box below. Also, thumbs up to this video if you're here for the first time, subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon. It will encourage me to create more and more helpful tips and tutorial videos for you, which will help you to grow your business. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.